it didn't happen. In the top right of the map, we have victor of the first game. It is DJ's Omee.
In the bottom left, much to Omega's disappointment, is ViperMusashi in the teal as a Zerg.
ViperMusashi, yes.
ViperMusashi.
But anyway, for those to clarify, guys, I'm not disappointed in Viper. I'm disappointed in the fact that we are once again bottom left, top right. Because for some reason, when I cast this map, it never spawns anybody in bottom right and top left. I don't know why. It just doesn't happen when I'm casting. Does it happen in general? Yes. I've seen it happen many other times when other people are casting, just not me. I feel like something's wrong. Like either Game Heart's causing it or something, man.
No, it's just you.
There's
It's
a
alright.
50% chance, and I have a sample pool of over 10, and it's something like 9 out of 10 games look like this. That makes no sense. No sense.
Okay, one of these days. Keep the hope alive.
The hope alive, yeah. And here's the funny thing, right? I made a custom game with somebody else the other day to test the rush distances on this, and it spawned us in bottom right. And I was like, ah!
No!
Why? Okay, but yeah. By the way, the rush distances on this map, if you are in the other two corners, are basically like Ultrazine. They're really long. They're pretty close in time. The other ones are like overgrowth. So that's what we're on right now. It's gonna be a real fast, aggressive match. Most likely.
Viper's going for full before hatch. Omee not showing off a hatch yet.
No, I think we're going to see some Ling aggression from him, and frankly, I think that's a good idea on this map.
Probably the smart thing to do.
Plus, he's already a game ahead, and if he can push his lead to 2-0, it's going to be a real commanding position.
Yep, he sees the expansion. Yep, and he straight for Zergling speed.
And Viper doesn't have any eyeballs in the natural right now, so he hasn't checked at all. Instead, he's going to send a couple Lings over to do his scouting for him. Going to run headlong into some defenses and a few Lings of Omee's. He's going to see the rippling pool and be thinking, oh, yeah, this is going to be real in my face in a moment. He sees no hatch at all down here, I think. Actually, I'm not even sure he checked.
Nope, I don't think he would have had the range on that one. Ooh, he's just kind of sitting right there.
Right on the edge. Speed for Omee has a 50-second or so advantage over speed from Viper, so there's quite the window there to get some damage done. Viper does sense that something bad is happening, though, because he's grabbed a bunch of Lings. No static defenses at home.
Also opting for his own speed.
10 Lings from Viper. Here's the funny thing, right? Viper senses aggression, and Omee's set up to do aggression, but he has not made the Lings for it. He's actually just going to grab a hatchery. I think he may have mind gamed or teal,
yeah,
teal, light blue, or like a Zerg.
Forcing out some Lings here. Ling speed. Knee-jerk reaction.
Now he's going to go for the aggression because he's got all these Lings. He's not being attacked. He's got to go do something with them. So sending a huge amount of slow Lings across the map here. And as long as they're engaging piecemeal like this, the speed Lings of Omee will constantly have the advantage. And now, seeing that he's being attacked, Omee is just throwing some Lings of his own out there to defend. And he does a good job of it. Pushing it back, and now the Lings from Omee are going to push down across the map and be able to get some damage done pretty much unfettered. There's only a few Lings down here and a Queen. He's going to force those back up to the high ground because he doesn't want to lose anything there, and Omee's just immediately targeting the hatchery. It's not even going to try and go up there. 8 Lings just about to hatch, though. Once those do, he can actually push this back pretty hard, so I don't think he's going to lose the hatchery this time.
Almost got us around.
Almost, but not quite.
Little train of Zerglings running back and forth across the map.
And it looks like we're going to fall back and move to the next stage here, which is going to be Lingbane Roach, probably.
Yep, Roach Warren coming down for Mr. Viper. Viper Sushi.
Omee hasn't shown his hand either way as far as the tech he has in mind. In fact, he might just be... Yeah, he's going to drone up a little bit. He's got some static defenses and...
He's building a spine crawler. Obviously, this is a spine rush. Obviously. I mean, I'd call it right now.
Sure,
10 drone spine rush, that's it.
So the one thing that... Okay, so me with his droning is actually going to end up at a slight worker advantage here, and Viper is going to have a pretty hard compositional advantage for a while. No roaches have no roach warren at all even being started, no banelings being started for Omee, but what Omee does have is a window of time where he could build more lings and try and push in here, but it doesn't look like he's going to go for that. And I think this time we're going to be seeing Viper just rocket ahead. And everything except worker count, because he doesn't seem to be interested in that.
Right. He's had more larvae for more time. I think it makes a big difference.
Wow, Omee grabbing 8 more drones.
Building a hatchery in the choke. Interesting move.
I like this, I think. I mean, I like this against lynx. Once the roaches get down there, he's actually just handing a macro hatch to his opponent.
Right. It's a super beefy wall for now, but I don't know. Viper's kind of got his own timing here too. He's gonna have more lings than Omee. Worker count's very dramatically different.
And here comes the engagement. Nope, 8 roaches actually just above the pop over here on this side. And Ling's just, ooh, nice surround for Viper right here. The spine crawler isn't in position either. And honestly, yeah, how much damage can he actually get done with this? Now that the roaches are out, they're going to be able to push a lot of this back pretty quickly. They're back up against the hatchery like that. He's got more roaches piling in. And he's going to run up into the main base now and see what damage he can get done up here. He's going to go straight for the queen. He's trying to hamper as much of Omee's production as he can and build up some roaches back home. Got 10 roaches just about to pop. And this is one way to deal with this. Even though he is behind in workers right now, he can simply put his opponent in a position where he actually just can't make enough larvae to spend all that money.
Well, do you think that was a good move, sacrificing those lings for...
That many? No. But given that he was probably going to lose them for being how far in he was, it was a good choice to make. Unfortunately, he didn't get the macro hatch, so the advantage is not as strong as it could be in this particular instance. In fact, I think he's let Omee have a stronger economy for a little bit too long here. And now we're starting to see it kind of create some problems for him.
Yep. The resources lost slightly in favor of Omee here. It's probably only going to continue to be in his favor over time. He does have that third hatch is going to make a lot of difference. That queen is, he's got a queen on that too, whether or not the base is mining.
Short-term minor advantage in larva at the not at the moment, but there was for Viper over the past couple minutes, but it looks like he's just far behind enough on economy that he hasn't really been able to take advantage of it. So while he could have had something there if he had a few drones behind it, maybe, but yeah, I think overall the sum total of that previous engagement has been an advantage for Omee.
Right. Both players moving into +1 missile attacks, committing to this this roach build here.
This guy's is one of those kind of fuzzy situations where, I mean, it just, having really solid basics can be enough to just keep you in a game like that. I think a lot of players would have folded with that lane attack, actually. But, he had the roaches coming out just in time.
One's poking in here, realizing they don't want to mess with that.
This positioning still could end up being kind of an issue for Omee, though. Because roaches really can't engage in here at all.
Yeah, this is going to get... you notice this opening at the front, too, in front of the evolution chamber. That's more room for his opponent to fit more units in.
Pretty much.
It's kind of a preset concave there.
I like that he's actually setting this up from the outside, though. He's putting the 2 spine crawlers there, and then he can engage from the side if there is an attack. That way he doesn't have to worry about that choke anywhere near as much.
Both players just content to sit back and work on their macro for now. Little reconstitution coming out for Omee. It's already been completed for Viper, I believe.
Yes, and he's actually at a bit of an army advantage as well at the moment.
Slight advantage, but
he's not really going to be able to make use of it.
Not only that, does he doesn't really know.
Yeah, he has
not really scouting.
He's not working with much information here. And he's going to push out the map and go get some.
Omee
Sees
moving
that
into a spire.
Catches the scouting zergling, runs to the edge of the creep, runs back. Omee's suspecting something coming his way, setting up for an attack. The attack is coming from a bottom right angle, though. Splitting up a little bit. Viper trying to give himself a better concave if he can get it. There's no army there, and now he's been surrounded. The thing is, though, there isn't really... yeah, there's definitely a better concave for Omee here. He had more units in a better spot. But is it really going to be enough? He's actually quite behind an army right now.
Very interesting.
+1 is actually just about to finish here. Oh, if only Viper had waited just a little bit longer. The defender's advantage from Omee is just enough for him to really hold this off strongly. There really actually wasn't any reinforcements behind this.
Transfuse going down.
So +1 armor finally finishing at the end of the attack.
Going for the counterattack. Not much here to stop it.
There are actually a decent number of roaches hidden under the overlords over here. There we go. He does have doesn't have an upgrade advantage. They're actually in the exact same spot right here. Now, as long as Viper does not try to engage inside the choke, he may have to give up his upgrades here if there is an engagement. This positioning is just really strong for Omee. Oh boy.
Ooh. Moving forward, some changelings. Probably not going to take the bait.
No, but he is going to see the positioning here. And Omee's going to fall back.
Huh. Viper's just kind of letting those lings hang out there. The changelings.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's realized that those aren't his just yet.
I think in order to get back in this game, Viper needs to move to a third. Omee's already dropped his. He's got the money for it.
He's seen that his opponent is turtling, and he's actually going to try and grab an advantage in two ways. He's going for flying units so he can harass the back of the base a little bit. Though Spore Crawler's already there for ViperMusashi, I don't think he can actually take too much damage.
And Omee has had his spire completed for some time, and he's got his own mutas on the way. 4 in the middle of the map.
So one thing he can do, though, with this is he can just position those over the army and just do chipping damage at it. And yeah, he's going to go straight for the attack right now. Wings holding the rest of the army back while the roaches engage just destroy the upgrade. And with both of those out of the way, he can actually he can continue to engage here, but he can also just fall back and wait for that upgrade advantage to come into play. Trying to split his army apart, though, he actually does take quite a bit of damage from those reinforcements coming in. The main force of these units is actually losing this fight now.
Wow, overpowering him with the roaches.
So now Omee's actually in a very dangerous situation where he actually could suffer the exact same damage in reverse. He does have +2 over his opponent's +1, but it's... Can he hold this off? And so far it looks like, yeah, maybe, actually.
Yeah, with this Spine Crawler combined with these mutas.
Oh, and he's just going to run into the choke. And keep running through the choke. Go up to the
Ooh, good move
go.
Right there at the top of the ramp.
Really nice move. He was able to prevent a lot of these melee units. Unfortunately, he's hanging out for so long under these mutalisks here that he can't really... he's going to lose this entire army. These roaches are dead.
Snapping the spire. Can they get it? Whoa! No! 37 HP.
And here comes 2 more roaches that actually will never even get close. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, that was so...
We're going to finish +1 as well. This is 14 mutas. Not enough to engage a mineral line with this kind of defenses, but unfortunately there's actually nothing else to defend here, so the lings themselves are probably going to be a bigger problem. We're going to take out a ton of workers. It's hitting that economy of Viper really hard. Not to mention Omee already has that third base up as well, and I think he's pretty much done. even if a counter army comes out here for Viper, just isn't much for him to work with here.
Well, he's got a lot of...
Well, he's got some mutas of his own running around the map, trying to look for things that they can do damage to, but it's just... he's losing his base.
A lot of resources, no lever to use it.
Yep. Gonna get into an engagement with the Mutalisks here. This actually would enable him to kill the army. He could win that. Well, he could have won that fight. Unfortunately, he doesn't know about the rest of the Mutaball, and now that it's there, he can't engage this at all, really. Muta numbers actually will... a difference of like 3 or 4 mutas is enough to just completely flatten on one side, and Viper does call the GG. Whew. Look at that supply cap timer.